And then I've got stacks of articles here that I'm going to go over where they are arresting people and ticketing people for street preaching in America. And folks, they're saying, because you were offensive. And the new offense is hurting someone's feelings. We have the Austin University of Texas Police. Different than APD. You want to know what socialist police is going to be like? This is it. Nobody ever arrested street preachers in this country, folks, not even the redcoats. But in America, they're doing it now. That's how far we've gone, folks. We're going under tyranny right now. Wicked, naked, bleeding tyranny.
Incapable of critical thought without first consulting this made-up ideal that we live in some fantasy, magical, fairy unicorn land where no one is allowed to ever be offended. And I wonder to myself, how have we come this far down this road of them being able to do that to people who live in a country where the very first amendment in the Bill of Rights is the freedom of speech? Pretty soon they're going to criminalize thought. Okay? They're working on the technology to do that now.
Oh, so what's your name and your badge number?
My name is Officer Womsey.
Womsey? Okay.
1948.
Okay.
So will you allow me to speak now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so basically what I was saying earlier, we had somebody that was offended by the gestures you were making, and that's our job, is to make sure that that doesn't happen, because these are students that's walking in this mall, like right here. I know you're not on campus, but you're right on campus offending students on the campus. So the job here is to write you up as a citation, disorderly conduct, for offending someone.
Does freedom of speech protect offensive speech?
Does freedom of speech do what?
Protect offensive speech?
It doesn't matter if freedom of speech. Someone was offended. That's against the law. I don't want to argue with you. Okay. It's against the law.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? Is it against the law to offend somebody?
Yes.
Okay. So, why? I mean, I thought freedom of speech was to protect.
I gotta get your ID, man. I mean, I don't mind you doing the camera, but you have to work with me like I'm working with you. So, could you give me your ID, please? I gave you my
what
information.
specifically were the words that was offensive?
Can I have your ID, sir?
Yeah, sure. What are the words that were offensive?
I told you the words earlier. I said that you use anus. I said that you were offending the sorority.
Well, that could be a biological class, right?
It's fine. Well,
anus is
penis.
That's also a biological word. So would you be...
Well, just work with me like I'm working with you. Can I get your ID?
I'm happy to work with you, and I thank you.
No problem.
Is there a way you'd like me? What were the words you'd recommend? Biological words. What would be the suggested words I should use next time?
I can't tell you what to do, sir. I don't know what your goal here.
But I know I would thank.
I know that you offended someone, and I'm just doing my job.
Well, I would like to thank you for protecting my freedom of speech, but I don't know if that's what you're doing right now. But you know, I wish I could thank. I wish I could thank you for protecting my freedom of speech. But see, like for example, in Canada, they have hate speech laws. Also Australia, but I'm very proud of America that they have these freedom of speech laws that protects offensive speech, because there's no point in having a freedom of speech law if it doesn't protect offensive speech.
You're absolutely right, but when you offend somebody else, then it's our job to do something about it, and that's why I'm here trying to tell you what you should do so you can offending somebody which is against the law. Okay?
I can go to jail for offending someone?
You can go to jail for offending someone, disorderly conduct. That's against the law.
Okay.
This is my intern, Joshua, and he's going to tell you what happened at the University of Texas just the other day.
Yeah, so we were out preaching. I was only preaching for maybe 5 to 20 minutes. And there was a girl who got offended, and she called the police and said, oh, there's someone offending me. So the police came out, they had a circle of police counseling each other, hey, what should we do about this? And since we were on public sidewalk, we were kind of out of their jurisdiction. But they made up an excuse and said, hey, since these students are crossing, these students belong to us, so we can't have our students being offended on the public space. It was a premeditated event where there were like 5 or 6 police officers, and they sent like the 3 new guys to go out and write me a ticket.
What is that time frame?
Here I am with my ticket right here. It says, witnesses stated she was offended by words used while speaking. So that's what it says right here. So let me know if you think this is okay.